Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Welcome if you're new here, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for all your views and support. I'd just like to say thank you so much also to those who've sent donations recently or any time. It really means a lot. Your kindness is very much appreciated and it helps me keep the channel going. Now, this reading is kind of following on from my last couple of readings. So those who are regular viewers will know that the weather came through in my predictions for 2026. I mentioned weather manipulation, the weather getting drastically worse, I feel. Natural disasters, but also weather manipulation. And I think I said in that reading I might do a weather reading, so here I am to do a weather forecast. I might do them more frequently, because the last ones I did were around a year ago. I remember then I did one about the fog. Some of you might have seen that. And then in my last reading, which was a charms reading, we had... you might remember we had like a snowflake in the east, and I was just seeing this storm sweeping across from the east, across the world. And so from that, what I'm seeing, I was seeing it this morning, is a big storm. It's brewing and it's going to affect the whole world. It could even be at the same time, because you see, as well as weather manipulation, which has been happening for a long time, some weather events, let's say, are natural. They're the hand of God. They're prophetic. And this storm, I feel, is the divine. It's something prophetic. It's a warning of a change that's coming in our world, I feel. So keep your eyes peeled for potentially the next storm. I can't really say when, but I am feeling it. We've had quite a few storms here in the UK anyway, and across the world. I know other countries have had quite severe storms. We've had really torrential rain here in the UK, and I have said before, I'm also seeing floods. In various parts of Europe and around the world. I've had a few dreams as well, Recently I had a dream where I went down some stairs and there was a flood. So I had to go back up, and then I was climbing out of a window. Wow, I'm getting emotions as I say this. So ground yourself. If that happens, you're being guided, if that happens, to go into survival mode and get out of there. Don't look back, I'm being guided to say. Because I have said about the system collapsing, our world collapsing. I do still see that. And how that will come about will be through the weather, I feel, destruction, essentially, in the end. So this is global, by the way. I'm not really sort of honing in on any particular countries, but let's just see, because I'm feeling it for everywhere across the world, but we'll just see now what Spirit wants to tell us. Okay, you might just do Millie. Come on then. She wants to join him. Millie, my cat. Okay, so she's just knocked the lights there that I've got here. There you go. You might just see her and hear her purring. She wants to join in. Yeah, she has been recently in some members readings. Some of you will know. She picked a card for us. In fact, maybe she wants to do that. Let's just see. Yeah, she wants to play with the wires, I think. Maybe chew them. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm just letting her snuggle up. Here, she wanted to come up for a cuddle. Now, here's a sign actually, because if you have pets, they feel it. You know, they feel it before it comes. They feel the energy of the weather changing. In fact, it was quite interesting. Yeah, I've just remembered that I think it was about 2 weeks ago when we had really heavy rain here in the UK, and I mean like heavier than normal. And Millie got quite scared, I could tell, and she jumped up on a cupboard in my kitchen. It's 2 meters high. She jumps up on the work surface and then jumps up. She goes up there sometimes, but it's like she was feeling, she was like showing me something's coming. So yeah, I really feel it in the UK, to be honest, because of a lot of my dreams. So anyway, right, she's settled now. So I'll just see if anything else comes through from spirit. So that one's just flown out. You know, with the first card here, what I'm getting is the calm before the storm. You might say there's someone here resting, possibly meditating. We've got a clue here with the moon, so could be one night. Pardon the pun, because we've got a night. This has come out here. I meant night time. Sorry everyone. When there's a change, I'm really seeing that with the horses here. Is it about it being prophetic? A change coming linked to the weather, so everything will seem calm. This storm, I feel, could be at night, because we've got the moon here as well in this card, and we've got like 2 different paths coming through, which I've said about a lot in my readings, you know, like the 2 different timelines, which we're seeing here as well, you know, with the horses. 6 of Wands is about victory. For some, there being a positive change, but for some it's like there's darkness. I've been guided to this deck for a reason, to sort of see that in the cards. The bottom of the deck we've got the Fool as well, so a new chapter as a result of possibly this storm. I'm really like tuning into the storm here with the cards. A lot of people don't see this coming. She's blindfolded in this card, but you might feel it. As I said about, you know, your pets as well. So yeah, it could be when we're sleeping that there's a shift in the weather. Now, I want to look into weather manipulation, because that's still happening, isn't it? A lot of you probably see that. That's really what I wanted to look into in this reading. So we've got like a storm that brings change. It's like it divides the world. So that's, I definitely feel prophetic. Again, about a month ago it was sunny here, and then suddenly the planes came out and we had all the chemtrails in the sky. So that's still happening. I did say I felt there'd be a fog in my predictions reading for 2026. So let's ask about weather manipulation. What's going to happen in terms of weather manipulation? We'll take 4 because we got 4 there. Wow, okay, so this card, I've got to just point it out right away. We've got snow, and this card's about being out in the cold. Recently it got really cold. In November it was extremely cold for that time of year. So that might happen again. And I feel that's manipulated because we've got here, you can see it in this card, someone working at something. Now also someone's creating something here with these pentacles that they want to send out, because I'm seeing these like snowflakes. That's so interesting, isn't it? They look like snowflakes, like in my charms reading. Something's being created that is going to be put out into the atmosphere. It's been happening already, but it's linked to the snow. Oh wow, yeah, because it's actually snowing in this card. I didn't realise, everyone. Usually it is, yeah, in the 5 of Pentacles. It's a cold energy. So if it snows and it's extremely cold, just be mindful of being out at that time. Don't want to create fear in anyone, but, you know, protect yourself, I would say. This card's about balance, so things will balance out, you know, like this has all been spiritual warfare that we've been seeing playing out in the sky, you know, in the heavens, we could say. But notice in this card as well, we've got, it's like reconciliation, dark and light, again, balance happening, and a 10 for a completion. So I believe that will happen. There will be balance in the end, as above, so below. I feel that we're going to find out about what's been going on as well, maybe through this event. There could be sickness, I've got to say, like something that gets out there, a bit like what happened 5 or so years ago. It gets out there into the atmosphere. Something might even be created to help people that they're asked to take. Repetition of that, potentially. That's what I'm feeling. But it's, again, to see like who's awakened, I feel. And to bring the truth to light. It's interesting also, the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups here. Again, we've got dark and light, balance, and this is about the past playing out in the future. So repetition, you know, this sort of thing's been going on for years. With all the different, like I'm just hearing the Black Death, plague. It's been happening for years. Look back in history, but people weren't aware. And I just, as I said, I feel that there's something about this bringing stuff to light, because the sun has come out here. Also, Yeah, this card shows balance. And this is a very interesting one that's come out, Ghost. This deck has some extra cards, so this is one of them. Some spirits here coming out. Now this could happen after this storm or this manipulation in the weather. People stay in after that storm. We may have no sun for a while. Because remember in my predictions reading we had the 3 days of darkness. It is mentioned in the Bible quite a lot of times, by the way, as I said about this being prophetic. And during that time there could be spirits roaming, trying to deceive people. See how she's closing off her heart there, she's not letting it in. There might even appear to be living people to deceive. Also with this one I'm getting like nostalgia. With Ghost, things coming up from the past for some people at the moment, but also learning from the past. That's really coming out, and then in the future we will then have to move on from it, you know, not hold on to it, not feel bitterness or resentment. But yeah, just be mindful. Again, do what you want, but if we have a storm, and obviously you're going to be, well, probably indoors, and then it's dark, because we've got quite a lot of darkness in these cards, more dark than light. Just be mindful of things that could be roaming, that are already roaming. This links with the strange behaviour that I've seen out there in the collective, some of you have seen. People who are being infected, I want to say. So it's going to be like spiritual infection and possibly physical. Is it about something getting out into the air? Not only manipulated through, as I said, some sort of disease, plague, but also spiritual. So this is where people need to be very protected in their homes. Bless your home. I have done something on that in a previous predictions reading. I'm seeing that with this one. Bless your home. Be in a very aligned, balanced energy, and it won't affect you. I am really getting unions though with these two cards. Reconciliation, unions. People from your past might return, want to reconcile, apologise, due to memories that may come up for some people, where they heal, reflect, repent. I feel that's been going on, you know, in the collective. I have said in the past I feel this happening, and this is where we get this balance. People release the past and move forward. Let's take one card for the outcome, potential outcome. This is alleged, obviously. Take what resonates and leave the rest, but potential outcome for the weather. Wow, okay, we've got bottom of the deck, we've got justice. Now, this person is in the light, holding the scales. So the light wins. Well, the light always does win. And the truth coming to light about what's been happening. I have said this in my previous readings, I do see this in the future. This is the darkness being exposed. I'm also seeing this as people's shadows. People confronting their shadows in terms of behaviour, relationships, the way they live their lives. When the truth comes to light, there's going to be a shift in the collective. And the card that we got is positive, the Three of Pentacles. because we can even see in this card people collaborating here. It's like they're building something new. It's a trellis. I'm seeing this as the new earth where people join together. Everything, that's why everything needs to be destroyed. The old system, because it's been built on corruption, lies, darkness, essentially. And when the truth comes out, people are going to come together in communities. This comes out a lot in my readings as well. And build something new in collaboration. Light workers, people who've healed in particular, are going to be leaders. Those who've confronted their shadows will help others do the same, essentially. Because how can you be, I was thinking about this yesterday, how can you be a spiritual leader, teacher, if you haven't confronted your own shadow, your own past, you know, your inner demons, essentially. And this links with what I've said about some spiritual people out there, you know, trust your intuition, who are spiritual, but they're still on their journey and they need to heal. But they're attracting people, I feel, who also are in kind of the same boat. And so everyone's stuck, essentially. So just be mindful of what you watch and what you absorb as well. Just being guided back to this card, these people are respectful of each other. So definitely light workers, enthusiastic, they're excited. You're going to be, you know, if you're in this new world, you're going to be excited about spending time together. Everyone has a say, so everyone's equal. No competition or conflict, just people working together towards the same goal. Selecting, yeah, because there are grapes on this card, yeah, trellis of course. Selecting the best grapes for the job, for their harvest. So there will be a harvest, there will be reaping as well that happens. Is it about that card before with the spirits? So that's what's coming through. I'm going to pull an oracle card now for the collective. Final message. Anything else we may need to know? Okay, that one wants to come out. Wow. Well, this resonates, I've got to say. Resilience. Rise above tribulations. So, yeah, it could get difficult. I think it will be. You know, I've been honest and said that we're going to have potentially these challenges with the weather. Rise above, keep your vibration high as well, as I said before, that links. The stairs are a sign of ascension, keep ascending. This links to my dream because, yeah, the dream I said at the beginning, I went down some stairs and there was water. I think there's actually water there, yeah. This is amazing, everyone. And so I went up and out a window. So rise up, yeah, keep going up. Could be the message there for some of you. Walk away from any situations that don't serve you, any energies as well that bring down your vibration. Be very mindful of that because you absorb it. Even things they send you, whether it's physical, spiritual. So protect your energy. I've just pulled out the book because this is quite a new deck. And it says, This is about facing life's adversities with courage and patience in such a way that you come through it unscathed. It also means the recovery from an illness or being rejected by a loved one. This takes compassion, determination and strength that will not be defeated. The resilience of the human spirit and the validity, of love inhabits us to rise above our tribulations and fly again. Accept your reality in a positive light and make it good. There we go. So yeah, see the positive in whatever happens. It will happen for a reason, I feel. I'm being guided to take one more. It's also like she's running, they're running away. You know, so that could be what happens. You know, some people may have to escape due to what's to come. And that one wants to come out. Yeah, beautiful. Friendship. Nurture your relationships. And that's come out with these cards showing balance and reconciliation. So it could be about releasing some relationships that don't serve you, but nurturing others, reconciling. Wow, and there's also 3 energies in this card, which is like the 3 of Pentacles. So in the future, this is what we're going to see. As I said, no competition, people working together, true friendships, spiritual energies, making goals for the future because they're looking ahead there. We've got a lot of butterflies in this card, a symbol of change, and a bird. Well, there's 2 birds actually. No, 3. Sorry everyone, just noticed. You might see a lot of birds. Could be your spirit animal, could be a sign of communication from spirit, or feathers as well. There are feathers here in this card. It's like this is the new earth ahead. This mountain's got snow on it, so the snow will melt because here we've got green. So yeah, wow, maybe it will be like a big, instead of about the snow, like everywhere's like ice, and then it melts and we've got this new earth. Could be spring, but because we've got flowers in this card, but I can't really give a time specifically. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this reading, everyone. Let us know in the comments if this resonates, what you feel. Keep your vibration high, be resilient, rise above anything that's going on around you at the moment, because there has been a lot of dark stuff and changes in the collective. Remove yourself from energies you don't need to be around. You will be guided maybe towards new friendships. That could be the message here as well. Soul connections, soul family. In the future, which has come out there, the 3 of Pentacles. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Let's see what happens, but if anything, keep shining your light. Shine it with each other in the comments as well. That's what it's here for, you know, to create a community. I'll be back soon to do another reading. Sending peace of a night to you all.